Hello there, boys and girls. It's time for me, once again, your friendly neighborhood SidAlpha. And we're coming together today to review a video game by the developers Digital Homicide known as Medieval Mercs. Now, the reason for this review and this series of reviews, if you're coming to this from the playlist, you may have noticed that I'm doing a lot of Digital Homicide's games. The reason for this, if you're unaware, recently Digital Homicide decided they wanted to sue a fellow YouTuber by the name of Jim Sterling. Now they are suing Jim for somewhere just shy of $11 million, and the reason for this lawsuit is for defamation and slander, to the point where they feel that he's been costing them a good deal of money from all the negative press that he's been giving them. And to be honest, the Digital Homicide and Jim Sterling have a very colored past with each other, and most of it has been extremely unpleasant on both sides. So with that, I decided that I was going to take a fresh look at Digital Homicide's video games to see if they really are the giant steaming pile of shit that Jim Sterling says they are, or if perhaps maybe he was being a little bit overcritical because of all the personal allegations that have been flying back and forth. So that's where this originates from, and yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it with Digital Homicide's Medieval Mercs. So here we are, boys and girls, with the options menu for Medieval Mercs, and as you can see, they're still up to their old tricks of using the stock settings screen, which is you know, some basic 1280 by 720 up to 1920 by 1080 resolution with graphics qualities where you have no idea. I have no clue what the fuck these different settings mean. Select monitor because I have multi-monitor configured. Input, we've got some very basic, very basic controls, and that's it. That's it. That's all there is to the options menu. That's exactly the same as we've seen in every other Digital Homicide game to date. No variation, none whatsoever, except actually a couple of the games did have some additional screen resolutions. This is a little bit more limited. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Medieval Mercs, a 2D scroller that seems to lack any and all innovation that would make the game interesting. In this game, you start out playing a dwarf character who is set to defend some town, and the pretext for the overall game is to protect the city gates, which seems as much justification as anyone needs for the wholesale slaughter of hundreds of innocent kobolds, orcs, minotaurs, ogres, and trolls that are just trying to go about their day. Now, as you brutally massacre these defenseless, helpless creatures, you pick up items and gold, but hang on, those look pretty fucking familiar. Like, really familiar. Like, really fucking familiar. Don't they? What? Yeah. They do. They're the... Oh my god, they're the exact same fucking assets that we saw in Deadly fucking Profits. The previous boring-ass excuse for a video game that I reviewed for the Brothers Suicide delivered unto us for my gaming fucking displeasure. Yes, these are the same assets, the same sounds as Deadly Profits, showing once again the complete and fucking utter lack of originality from the Brothers Suicide and their complete and absolute lack of fucks given for their unholy fucking abominations that were spawned upon this earth, wrapped in a fine layer of shit and dubbed a game. This thing is boring, guys, and it's ultimately fucking repetitive, utilizing the same sorry excuse for a map over and over again with absolutely no variation in anything does. Hell, even the broken crafting bits from Deadly Profits makes a return here. Functional, but completely fucking pointless. You will most likely die 2 or 3 times in the very beginning, but after you get your character up to level 2, all you have to do is dump all your points from every level from then on in into attack, and the monsters end up becoming completely fucking impotent. This makes what little content there is here turn from dull to just plain pointless in a matter of minutes. And the graphics are about what you would expect from an asset flip. The exact same shit from Deadly Profits, just not blown up 10 to 12 times their original size, so they actually look a little better. This is probably the size they were intended at. And as far as the stability goes, guys, I didn't experience any hard crashes, and the game still has its fair share of bugs, especially in regards to the godforsaken inventory and crafting system. I swear to fucking God, if I craft one more item only to have it be impossible to equip, I'll throw my $2,000 tower out my goddamn door into the rain and be done with the whole fucking thing. To sum up, guys, this game is dull, it's repetitive, it's boring. The crafting system is still broken. They never did anything to fix it. Of course, you can't imagine why they would even bother. They probably already moved on to the next 5 games. Overall, guys, this game is just completely fucking useless. It lacks any and all form of innovation. It lacks any and all quality of fun to be had. And it's just not worth it, again, unfortunately. It's another one of those games where I might have been a little bit kinder to it had it not used the exact same fucking assets from Deadly Profits. Because when you use the exact same assets in 2 different ways in 2 entirely different games, that just shows how utterly fucking lazy you are. And this begins to explain to us why you're able to crank out so many games in such a short period of time. It's because you don't care. You don't. All you're looking to do is cash in and make a quick fucking dollar. It's all it seems like. I see no originality in any of these fucking games. None of them so far. I see nothing that is you. I see no character from the developers. And that is part of the thing that makes a game a good game. Innovation, storytelling. It doesn't always have to be graphics and shit like that. Some of the best games I've played have been, 8-bit graphics and shit like that. It doesn't matter. As long as it's innovative, as long as it does what it does well, and as long as it's interesting and captivating, and the way to go about doing that is doing something to make it personal. Show us that this is your game. Show us some fucking emotion and devotion to the things that you are creating. Otherwise, it's just an assembly line of shit, which is all we've seen here so far. Show me something from you, not from something you bought. And that would go a long way towards making a game that people would want to spend money on. Because this, guys, this is not fucking it at all. No. Oh my God. Cheers, guys. Nice little white ale. I think I fucking earned that one. So really, that's all I have left to say, guys. This is just completely and utterly pointless. But if you don't want to take my word for it, it is available on Steam. You can go buy it right now for $1.99, which is a complete and utter waste of your $2, but it's your money to throw away. If you want to throw it away, that's entirely up to you. I will not judge you any lesser or any better for doing so. So once again, guys, this has been a brief look at Medieval Mercs by the brothers from Digital Homicide. And I am the one, the only, the always, SidAlpha. and I will see you guys next time. Hi there, boys and girls. Thanks for checking my video out. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button and maybe even that subscribe button. Trust me, it works really good. Don't forget to share with your friends, and if you're interested in following me on Twitter and Facebook, the links for that are in the description down below. I also have a Patreon if you're interested in helping to support the growth of my channel, and the link for that is down below as well. And once again, thanks for watching and supporting my channel, guys. I really appreciate it.